for the collective. Spirit is wanting you all to start taking this spiritual journey more seriously. Spirit is wanting you all to experience this radical rebirth. Because as you evolve and you allow yourself to evolve, you allow yourself to close out cycles, you allow yourself to be free from the things that are no longer serving your highest good. As you do these things, you get closer and closer to your higher self. And as you get closer to your higher self, you can let go of trust issues. You can be stress free. You can be honest with others. You'll be able to see that people are honest with you by through their actions, through their energy, because energy doesn't lie. So you have to get more in tune with yourself. You have to learn how to trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing. Because people are going to be people. They're going to be who they are regardless. We can't stop people from being them. But if you can trust yourself, then you won't have to be out here in this world worrying about if you can trust again, if you can move forward.
I am BhaVani Diamond, a healing energy that is inspirational, nurturing, playful, and sexual. I am BhaVani Diamond, your spiritual healer and teacher. I am BhaVani Diamond.
New situations, they cause a lot of conflict in your energy. Your energy goes up and down, like your emotions get all haywire whenever you're dealing with someone new. And this has to do with people from your past. People from your past who have lied to you, who have cheated on you, put you in third parties, people who you have jumped into connections with too fast, who used you as a rebound because they weren't emotionally healed or they weren't emotionally over their exes. People with very bad intentions. And for some of you, you started getting exploited very young by people with bad intentions. And that's why I'm saying for some of you, this is not even about relationships. This could be about people who hurt you from a child. Because I am seeing like some wounds, some childhood wounds as well. As a child, you have to understand that we're not mature enough to recognize the danger. We don't know how to look for red flags as a kid. But when we become an adult, we were able to recognize those red flags. And as an adult, it's unintelligent to be naive. As an adult, if you don't recognize red flags, then that means you're not learning your lessons. You're not doing the work that you're supposed to be doing to keep you 10 steps ahead. I know a lot of times when I do these readings, it's all about the tea. It's all about the tea. And yes, sometimes we got to get the tea out there to protect ourselves. But there's other ways there's other actions that we must take as well to protect ourselves. It's not just getting the tea. What is he doing? What is she doing? Who they cheating with? Who they messing with? Oh, I know they was cheating. I knew they was lying. It's not all about that. It's all about who we are. It's about us staying emotionally balanced and grounded. Someone needs a deep, sacred, spiritual cleansing. You need to be rejuvenated. Your soul needs to be rejuvenated. Your energy needs to be mystical at all times. It needs to be purified. If you're over drinking whiskey, cognac, rum, whatever it is, whatever your choice of liquor is, if you're over drinking, over smoking, you are not pure. Your body is your holy temple. Now, I ain't judging nobody that drink or smoke. What I'm saying is don't overindulge. Don't overindulge. Because when we overindulge, we turn into something else. Wine, liquor, those things are possessed by spirits. Those are dark spirits. And those spirits are used initially when if you just have like just enough. Those spirits make you want to have fun. They make you want to laugh. They make you want to party. But if you overindulge, those spirits can bring you into another place, into a dark place. That's where the boogeyman comes in at. That's the boogeyman spirit. That's a dark spirit. Bad intentions. That energy exploits yourself and it exploits others. It's very self-sabotaging. So you never want to overindulge. And I'm seeing where someone is recognizing that whoever they were in a relationship with, one of you or somebody listening, you were involved with someone who was an alcoholic. Whenever this person would drink, they would get drunk. And when they would get drunk, that's when they would go out and cheat. Spirit is telling me this person was doing this because they weren't emotionally healed. And then you got sucked into their chaos, into their nightmare, into their traumas. Spirit is wanting you to let go. Spirit is wanting you to move forward. Spirit is wanting you to cleanse your energy from these past relationships that meant you no good. Spirit is saying your path is changing. Your path is changing, but it's slowly changing because you're still letting the past hold you back. For some of you, you're still traveling back to these past people who mean you no good. Some of you are afraid to be alone. You're afraid to wait for the right person to come along. You have to be confident enough to eat alone. And wait for those. Only allow those who are genuine and supportive and sincere to be in your presence. Any type of insincerity or jealousy, you have to learn how to remove those people out of your atmosphere, no matter who it is. Family, friends, co-workers, it don't matter. I'm seeing where someone is very conflicted right now because I feel like you're aggravated because there's someone in your energy who stood you up. This looks like something that happened recently. And it's almost as if it looks as if it's like a repeat from your past. Like there's a part of you, the reason why you're conflicted is because you're thinking like, I've been through this already. I don't want to go through this again. So your energy is up and down because this is a new person and you want to give this new person a chance. But this new person is already showing you red flags. This new person is already showing you red flags. For somebody, it looks like they may have stood you up at a restaurant or something, or stood you up on a date. Maybe they were supposed to take you out to eat and they didn't. You kind of having mixed feelings about this person here. Whoever this person is, I have a feeling that they're still dealing with someone from their past. They're cheating. You may be a third party collective if this is your story. This seems very specific. You may be a third party. Your mixed emotions, that's your higher self trying to talk to you. That's your higher self trying to get you into alignment, trying to get your attention. You're supposed to pay attention to how you feel. If your energy is up and down and conflicted and it's a new situation, this is a brand new situation. I should not be feeling like this. For some of you, you feel really bad because you bought you a nice outfit, a pair of new shoes, like you were ready to go. For someone else, it looks like maybe this person had planned to travel. Maybe you two were supposed to travel and go somewhere together. And they stood you up, taking how it resonates. And for those of you who are not aware, this is my new deck, Reflective Truth. This is my new Oracle deck. It has 78 cards. So there's 78 cards here. This deck, I created this deck to help you tap into your intuition. This deck is pretty much how I read, how I use my third eye. my inner knowing. So I created the deck the way I read. So and it's also the way I teach. So if anyone is interested in purchasing this deck, if you like to read tarot cards or if you want to learn how to use your intuition, this is a great deck to invest in.